Next week on Days of Our Lives.
Order!
Welcome back to Days of Our... Today we will learn about the explosive drama unfolding in Salem as three passionate kisses threaten to shatter relationships and ignite new romances on this unforgettable Friday, August 8th episode. The courtroom battlefield. EJ's ruthless legal maneuver. Salem's courtroom becomes a war zone as tensions reach a boiling point between former lovers turned legal adversaries. EJ DiMera, ever the cunning strategist, pulls his most controversial card yet by demanding a mistrial, claiming an unprecedented conflict of interest that sends shockwaves through the judicial proceedings. His bold declaration comes after a steamy rendezvous at the Salem Inn, where he and Belle Black shared intimate moments before returning to face each other across the courtroom divide. The prosecuting district attorney Belle Black finds herself blindsided by EJ's calculated betrayal, her professional reputation hanging in the balance as the courtroom erupts in chaos. The conflict of interest EJ exposes threatens not only Johnny DiMera's case but Belle's entire career trajectory, forcing her into a defensive position she never anticipated. Her fury burns white-hot as she realizes the man who whispered sweet promises in her ear mere hours ago has now orchestrated her potential downfall in front of Salem's legal community. EJ's motivations run deeper than simple legal maneuvering. His paternal instincts override any romantic considerations as he fights desperately to save his son Johnny from a potential prison sentence. The defense attorney's willingness to sacrifice his relationship with Belle demonstrates the lengths he'll go to protect his family, even if it means destroying the woman he claims to love. This ruthless move positions EJ as both villain and devoted father, creating a complex moral landscape that will have lasting repercussions throughout Salem. Belle's emotional explosion and professional crisis. The aftermath of EJ's courtroom bombshell triggers an emotional avalanche for Belle, whose carefully constructed professional image crumbles before Salem's elite. Her rage transcends mere anger, transforming into a primal fury that threatens to consume everything she's worked to build as district attorney. The betrayal cuts particularly deep because it exposes the vulnerability she showed EJ during their passionate encounters at the Salem Inn, turning her most intimate moments into weapons against her. Belle's defensive strategy involves highlighting EJ's own ethical violations, creating a mutual destruction scenario where both lawyers face professional scrutiny. Her accusations fly across the courtroom like daggers, each one designed to inflict maximum damage on the man who dared to use their romance as a legal strategy. The confrontation reveals the depth of their relationship while simultaneously tearing it apart, creating a spectacular public drama that will fuel Salem's gossip mill for weeks to come. The district attorney's predicament extends beyond personal humiliation to genuine career jeopardy, as whispers of disbarment and professional sanctions begin circulating through Salem's legal circles. Her ability to prosecute cases objectively comes under intense scrutiny, potentially undermining every conviction she's secured and every case she might pursue in the future. This crisis forces Belle to confront the dangerous game she's been playing, balancing her professional duties with her personal desires in a town where secrets never stay buried. Johnny's emotional turmoil and Marlena's comfort as the courtroom drama unfolds around him. Johnny DiMera finds himself caught in the crossfire of his father's legal machinations and Belle's professional fury. The young man's anxiety reaches unprecedented levels as he watches the adults who control his fate tear each other apart in public, leaving him feeling powerless and frightened about his uncertain future. His world continues to crumble as the trial transforms from a search for justice into a personal vendetta between his defenders and prosecutors. Marlena Evans steps into her familiar role as Salem's emotional anchor, providing the psychological support Johnny desperately needs during this traumatic period. Her gentle guidance and professional expertise help Johnny navigate the complex emotions surrounding his legal troubles, offering him a safe space to process the overwhelming events unfolding in his life. The legendary psychiatrist's involvement adds a layer of stability to the chaos, reminding viewers of her decades-long commitment to healing Salem's wounded souls. The grandmother figure's presence becomes increasingly crucial as Johnny faces the possibility of taking the witness stand, a prospect that terrifies him given the high-stakes nature of his case. Marlena's counsel helps him prepare mentally for the grueling testimony ahead, while also providing emotional support for the broader family crisis that threatens to tear the DeMarais apart. Her involvement signals the gravity of the situation and the long-lasting impact these events will have on Salem's interconnected families. The Bistro Battle. Sarah and Brady's unexpected kiss. Salem's most elegant restaurant becomes the backdrop for a dramatic display of jealousy and passion as Sarah Horton encounters a scene that ignites her deepest insecurities. After completing her medical shift at the hospital, she joins Brady Black for what should have been a pleasant dinner at the bistro, only to discover Gabby Hernandez locked in a passionate embrace with her estranged husband Xander Kiriakis. The sight of her supposedly grieving husband moving on so quickly triggers an emotional response that surprises everyone present. Gabby's calculated kiss represents more than simple romance. It's part of her elaborate scheme to extract sensitive information about Titan DeMarais business dealings from the unsuspecting Xander. Her performance appears flawlessly convincing, designed to lower Xander's defenses and make him believe she's genuinely interested in pursuing a relationship with him. The timing couldn't be more perfect, as Sarah and Brady's arrival provides the ideal audience for her manipulative display, adding an extra layer of authenticity to her deception. Sarah's impulsive response catches everyone off guard, as she pulls Brady into a passionate kiss that rivals Gabby's performance in intensity and drama. The spontaneous act serves multiple purposes. It allows Sarah to save face in front of the Salem social scene while simultaneously making Xander jealous and demonstrating her own desirability to potential suitors. Brady finds himself caught completely off guard by Sarah's sudden romantic gesture, unsure whether to interpret it as genuine interest or simply a weapon in her ongoing war with Xander. Xander's rage and the restaurant confrontation, the sight of his estranged wife kissing another man, triggers Xander's legendary temper, transforming the upscale dining establishment into a potential battleground. His protective instincts and lingering feelings for Sarah override his rational thinking as he witnesses what appears to be her moving on with Brady Black. The Kiriakis heir's reaction reveals the depth of his emotional connection to Sarah despite their current separation, proving that their marriage still holds significant meaning for both parties. Xander's attempt to confront Brady physically threatens to escalate the situation into a full-scale brawl, requiring Sarah's immediate intervention to prevent serious violence. Her position between the two men highlights her central role in this love triangle, while demonstrating her continued influence over Xander's emotional state. The near fight reveals the volatile emotions simmering beneath Salem's civilized surface, where passion and jealousy can explode without warning. The restaurant confrontation exposes the complex web of relationships connecting these characters, with Gabby's manipulation serving as the catalyst for long-suppressed emotions to finally surface. Xander's willingness to fight for Sarah, despite their separation, suggests that their relationship remains salvageable if they can overcome their current obstacles. The public nature of this drama ensures that Salem's social circles will be buzzing with speculation about the future of these interconnected couples. Chad's tender care and Kat's growing feelings away from the public drama. Chad DeMarais finds himself in an unexpectedly intimate situation as Kat Green falls ill, requiring his gentle care and medical attention. His transformation into a nurturing caregiver reveals a softer side of the DeMarais heir, contrasting sharply with his family's reputation for ruthless business dealings and emotional manipulation. The domestic scene creates an atmosphere of vulnerability and trust that brings these two damaged souls closer together than ever before. Kat's illness provides the perfect opportunity for Chad to demonstrate his genuine concern for her well-being, moving beyond their complicated history to focus on her immediate needs. His willingness to play doctor showcases his growing feelings for the woman who once deceived him by impersonating his deceased wife Abigail. This caring gesture represents a significant step in Chad's emotional healing process, suggesting he's ready to open his heart to new love despite the painful memories Kat's presence initially triggered. The intimate setting of Chad's home creates a cocoon of safety where Kat feels free to express her deepest emotions and desires. Her growing attraction to Chad becomes increasingly difficult to conceal as she witnesses his kindness and compassion firsthand. The tension between them builds to a crescendo as they share quiet moments of connection, setting the stage for the passionate kiss that will change everything between them. The pivotal kiss, reality or fantasy? The moment Salem fans have been anticipating finally arrives as Kat surrenders to her overwhelming feelings and kisses Chad with unbridled passion. The kiss represents months of suppressed desire and emotional healing, bringing together two souls who have found solace in each other's company despite their complicated past. Whether this romantic moment occurs in reality or exists only in Kat's increasingly vivid fantasies remains tantalizingly unclear, adding an element of mystery to their developing relationship. Chad's response to Kat's advance will determine the future trajectory of their relationship, as he must decide whether to embrace this new romance or retreat from the emotional complexity it represents. His deceased wife Abigail's memory continues to influence his romantic decisions, creating internal conflict between honoring his past love and pursuing future happiness. The kiss forces Chad to confront his readiness for a new relationship and his ability to separate Kat from the painful deception she once perpetrated. The possibility that this passionate moment exists only in Kat's imagination adds layers of dramatic irony to their storyline, highlighting her desperate longing for Chad's affection. Her tendency toward romantic fantasy reflects her vulnerability and emotional needs, making her potential rejection all the more heartbreaking. Regardless of its reality, this kiss marks a crucial turning point in their relationship, forcing both characters to acknowledge the growing attraction between them and decide how to proceed. This Friday's episode promises to deliver the explosive drama and romantic complications that have made Days of Our Lives a beloved fixture in American television for nearly 6 decades. The three kisses rocking Salem represent more than simple romantic gestures. They're catalysts for major storyline developments that will reshape relationships and create new conflicts throughout the coming weeks. Each passionate moment carries the potential for both happiness and heartbreak, ensuring that Salem's residents will continue to navigate the turbulent waters of love, betrayal, and redemption in true soap opera fashion.